name is Darrell Sullins Sr. I'm here in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm a 6th degree black belt. I'm a former member of the United States World Karate Team, United States Pan American Karate Team, won a gold medal in the 1981 Pan American Games. It's been great, and it's just another bullet in my holster. I travel the country now, doing workshops and seminars for individuals who aspire to compete on the Olympics. And most people don't know how to do it, the pathway to do that. So I do seminars and workshops on and doing that. I'm also a speaker. The book is really pushing me beyond the comfort zone. Again, coming up, I was a person, like I wrote in my chapter 20, exemplary leadership. I wrote that I had my self-image was so low as tripping ants. I didn't think I can achieve because I was told that I wasn't good enough, fast enough, strong enough, or smart enough. And I bought into that, what society and others was telling me. But my sensei, Grandmaster Ken Ferguson, he passed away a couple of years ago. When I first went in there, he looked at me and said, after practice, he said, "You'll be good if you practice." I have never had anyone tell me that. And then once I started my first 3 tournaments, I lost. And I was going to quit. But my mother said, "Don't quit. You're going to win someday. I'll pay the entry fee. Don't you quit." And so my mindset switched. It said, I'm going to stop being afraid. I understood that I was losing because I had the techniques, I had the all the training, but I was fighting afraid. And in 2 Timothy 1:17 said, God did not give me the spirit of fear. And I said, look, they're going to start being afraid of me. I'm also an elder in my church. So I put that into practice and I began to win. I kept winning and ended up on the U.S. team. You may have heard some of the guys, Toka Hill, Billy Blanks, those were my teammates. And we were a 2nd ranked team, but we beat the 1st ranked team and won the gold. And one thing that I tell my kids, I said, it's okay to have fear, but don't let the fear have you. You know, and I don't mind that you shoot high and miss. My problem is if you shoot low and hit it. And so what this book has done for me is giving me a pathway, giving me a conduit to get these thoughts out of my head onto paper, because I wouldn't even done this stuff if it hadn't been for other people and Grandmaster Jesse Bourne's reaching out, and I wasn't even going to call him back, but somebody that knew him said, great guy, good character, called him back, and he gave me the vision, and I grabbed hold of that vision. This experience of writing a book, like I said, when you don't know what to do, you do nothing. Everybody wants to write a book, but until you have somebody around you with the expertise, because you always think that you have to know everything, that you have to be the smartest, have the most finances, have to have all the intellect and all that, but you don't. If you put a team around you, I speak to veterans once or twice a month, the Veterans Business Outreach Center, veterans from all over, active duty, on business and leadership. So when this opportunity came, that fits right in. And Grandmaster Bourne says, when I submitted my chapter, he called me and he said, you need to write a book. This needs to be in book form. And how I'm using the book currently, I've been on a couple of radio shows and podcasts, and I'm talking about the book in form of like a workbook. I talked about Kim Blake, who at 42 years old started in the martial arts and became 2-time world champion. I talk about Kevin. Kevin's talking about humility and charisma, and Fred McNeil, the Sidekick Academy. I thought that was great. I went on and looked at his videos and stuff. Now I'm connected with people around the country who I never knew before, and they're giving me little nuggets that I can add to what I'm doing now. So the book is phenomenal in that sense. It made me an author, and enhanced my business and what I'm doing. And I'm connecting to a lot of people around the world. And I'm letting people know, if I can do it, someone who didn't like to read coming up, if it didn't have a picture in it, I wasn't picking it up. Now I'm writing books. So I thank you, Grandmaster Bourne and Kevin and Fred for contributing. sharing your life, your journey with me. That's going to enhance my life and the people around me. And I thank you.